Once in the Hundred Acre Wood, as snowflakes began to dance in the cool, crisp air, the forest buzzed with an unfamiliar excitement. Christmas was coming, but not all of the wood's inhabitants understood what this meant. You see, Christmas had never been celebrated in the Hundred Acre Wood. That is, until a certain bear decided to change things. Pooh, with his cozy red sweater and a heart twice its size, had heard of Christmas from Christopher Robin. Stories of joy, the spirit of giving, and a magical man named Santa Claus who soared the skies in a sleigh. Though Pooh cared mostly for hunting, the idea of Christmas warmed his little bear heart even more than a pot of his favorite treat. So Pooh set out with a hum and a plan. "I shall bring Christmas to the Hundred Acre Wood," he declared, not knowing quite what it entailed, but certain it would involve sharing and caring. First, Pooh visited Eeyore, who had never heard of Christmas. "It's a time for joy and giving," Pooh explained. You know, Eeyore, skeptical of anything that involved joy, decided if Pooh was excited, it might just be worth a try. So, together, they went to Owl's treehouse, where Pooh declared, "He shall have a Christmas tree." Owl, wise as he was, had read of such traditions and happily agreed to help. They found the perfect tree in the wood, not too big, not too small, but just right for Owl's parlor. Next were Kanga and Roo. Kanga knew a thing or two about Christmas and knitted scarves for everyone. Roo was thrilled at the idea of Santa and asked if they could leave cookies and milk. "Of course," chuckled Boo, "and a little pot of honey, too." Tigger bounced in, brimming with enthusiasm. "Christmas, that's bouncin' fun," he roared. "I'll help with the decorations." And so he did, bounding around, hanging decorations on every branch and bush. Rabbit organized the Christmas feast, though slightly miffed he hadn't been consulted on the matter from the beginning. Nonetheless, he grew his best carrots and cabbages for the occasion. Even Piglet, who was small and often afraid, found courage in the Christmas spirit, helping Pooh with all the preparations. Together, they made wreaths and garlands, and Piglet decided that perhaps this Christmas thing was something quite wonderful after all. Finally, the eve of Christmas arrived. The tree was alight with candles. The wood was blanketed in white, and every nook and cranny was filled with the scent of Rabbit's cooking and Kanga's freshly baked cookies. They exchanged gifts, each made or found with love. Pooh received a pot of honey, which he shared with everyone, because Christmas, he thought, was about giving. That night, as the stars twinkled like tiny silver bees buzzing around the moon, Pooh and his friends gathered around the tree, feeling a kind of happiness that was new and as warm as a summer's day. And there, in the Hundred Acre Wood, Christmas was no longer just a story from afar. It was real, it was theirs, and it was the most wonderful Christmas of all, because Pooh had brought it there. From that year on, Christmas returned to the Hundred Acre Wood, a time for friends, for giving, for warmth, and for Pooh. It was still not as sweet as honey, but it was certainly close.